Welcome back to the channel, you guys. Bargy Tinkering, back at you. I got a fun one today. For those of you who don't know, I haven't been here following along too much. This is your first time. Welcome. I got a fix for the Sako 85, Fierce Rage. Found it out, making it better. I'm going to show you guys what it is. So, for those of you who don't know, Sako 85 action, it is a controlled round feed style action. Now, what does that mean? Basically, is there no plunger ejectors? So in my right hand here, I have my X bolt. It's my X bolt. Yeah, that double bolt kind of threw me off. But if you look in there, you have a. So hopefully you guys see that you have a little plunger off this left hand side. Now most Remington 700s are going to be a push round feed, rounding X bolt, XPR. Most rifles are going to be this push round feed style. The only ones I know of off the top of my head that are control round feed are your Sako 85s, your Fierce Rage, those same action, your Kimber Mountain Ascent, if I remember correctly. I want to say those are modeled after the Winchester Model 70, and obviously Winchester Model 70 is probably the most famous, at least here in the United States, known controlled round feed action. It may be the most well-known action outside of the Remington 700. I would say your Winchester Model 70 is probably your next, because it is the rifleman's rifle. Now, what's your main difference? So on your push round feed, let's see if I can do this. That's how you gotta get this case to balance in there. If it's sitting there and flat, once you pass the end of your port, it's gonna flick away every single time. Really nice, very reliable system, very, very simple. The Sako 85 is also very, very simple as well. The main problem that it suffers from, though, is its ejection angle. So controlled round feed, nice thing about it is you're not going to double feed. That is the biggest pro of a controlled round feed. You're never going to double feed. Most guys will recommend that for hunting. So this, like you just saw with that push round, it ejects, it throws it. Here, I'm just holding a case. On this bolt, you'll notice that there's a little slit right here. So there's a finger inside this action that went, and it's where you hear the zipper noise. If you've ever complained about the zipper noise on this action, it's because it's that finger that is dragging on the bottom here. And when it hits here, it pokes up through there, and that push is what pushes this case up and out of the way. Now, the problem with the Sako 85 is it pushes too much in an upward fashion to where if you have a one-piece rail, it hits the bottom of the rail, or for most people, what they've experienced is it's hitting the bottom of your scope. It's either stovepiping in a good scenario. I will put a slow motion video of that happening to me, trying to figure this problem out, or with my single piece rail, it's just falling back into, I guess, that load port. And then you have to clear it out, and it's just a hassle fiddling around. If you did watch previous video, my elk hunt, you can hear the first shot. You can hear me just tingling around. That tingling is actually me trying to clear the action. Kind of show you and demonstrate what that is. So it's just, the case is sitting in right here, and it's just kicking it out. Like I am reaching in there to kick it out. Now you don't want that to happen. So I watched a couple YouTube videos, found some stuff some other guys were doing, and they were doing something like this. There was a guy that actually put a little piece of steel, double-sided tape, like an angle right there. And I was like, I don't want to put tape there. I want to make this more reliable. It just stays there. It's lightweight. So this is 3D printed out polycarbonate, and it is attached just like scope rings. Now I don't have torque to any specific spec. This is plastic, so it is using German torque being Guten tight. So I still need to go through some fire testing with it. What I'll probably do if nuts start backing off is I'll put some nylock nuts on it, but I gotta go and do some shooting testing with it just to make sure everything's right. But it ejects. It ejects so well that I'm gonna tip it this way and just have it fling right out. Now that's a pretty difficult test. Now, there's hardly any situation where I'm going to be in and doing that. So just regular, just comes right out. It's flinging out very purposefully. Every single time this is ran with a purposeful eject, it works. Now, because this is controlled round feed and it's kind of moving off of that rearward velocity and everything to get it to have enough energy to eject, I can put it in a situation to where it will fail. I am moving this back so stinking slowly and it's not going. It just doesn't have enough inertia to stay with the bolt. Because right here, it's staying with the bolt. It doesn't want to move. It hits that little finger that I was talking about and it ejects right out. Throw a slow-mo motion video in of that right now, so that way you guys can kind of see it in slow-mo, see what's happening. It's hitting up top of this angled shelf right here and it's kicking out. Now there is one scenario I still need to work on, and that is with a loaded round. What's happening, so hopefully you guys can see that, but right here, that where that one piece rails, or that rail's overhanging just a little bit, that's where a loaded round will hit and it'll bounce back right into the chamber. So I just need to take that back off, cut that down, and I got that problem solved. And I will be back in business, humming along, and this tinkering and just making sure this ejects correctly and as intended, it'll be taken care of. Now, some of you guys may be thinking you should have bought a different rifle. I hear ya. I mean, you can make all the jokes in the world you want about, oh, it took a $2 part to fix a $2,000 gun to make it reliable. Yeah, I get it, guys. I do like this rifle. Stock, I love the stock lines on this. Very classic, very reminiscent of just being classic lines. A little bit more of a vertical style grip on this stock compared to more traditional swept back styles. Good all around hunting rifle. I'm excited to use this more, and its tinkering is pretty wrapped up. I mean, I gotta load the hammers out of this, and you guys have seen that on the channel. This 6.8 Western, those 170 burgers, like, it's consistently a 1/2 inch. The biggest group I've seen that load shoot is 3/4. Like, there's nothing more I could want out of that. Like, I mean, what are you going to reduce it down to, 1/4 inch? And how much work is that going to take? I mean, I'm using Winchester brass here, N568, or 170 burgers, Federal 215 primers, all stuff that's like just standard. And it's just hammering them in there. And I couldn't be more pleased. I mean, yeah, I did have to go through the work on putting this in, but that's been kind of fun to try to problem solve this. I mean, there's sometimes that you need to take things, slow it down, put it in slow-mo, and really see what's going on to solve the problem. It's been fun trying to figure out this. I mean, stressful at the same time, but it's been fun to figure this out. Keep tinkering, guys. Keep improving. Finding those little things, mechanical, whatever life's bringing you, become a better person. Just keep working on that, you guys. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys the next time. Comment, Let me know what you think. Let me know if you're looking for, say, a 34 millimeter tube version. Right now I got a 30 millimeter tube. I gotta get a different scope to be able to run 34 and actually get the measurements and everything, and then I can build that up. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching the video, and I will see you on the next one.